Okay, so this is called Serena. It's like a point and click horror. It's not scary, but it definitely looks darker than when I first played it. Like before, it used to be brighter than this and more happy looking.
I have to see her one more time.
Now it looks really dark and dingy and like abandoned. Let me know if like there's any frame drops or anything, because a lot of these games sometimes they have issues with the CPU. Like it'll run my CPU really high. But yeah, this is like a story, mystery, point and click atmosphere game.
I'm so tired. How long have I been here?
My sensitivity is really high, so I apologize. Oh my god, my monitor's okay. So what you're seeing isn't what I'm seeing. I'm very zoomed in for some reason. Like it's taking up a lot more of my screen than it should. I don't know how to fix that either. Like I'm a lot more zoomed in.
I still can't understand.
Me neither.
Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants. The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
I don't know how to zoom out. Like to change the Now it's not letting me look around. Awkward. It's all glitching out on me now. What is this game? What happened? What happened to this game? First time I played. There's no save point either, so like once I'm in the game, I have to finish it. It's not a long game either. Let me restart the game. Let me try restarting it. And hopefully... And it's funny because if you hit the exit, if you hit escape, it just automatically closes the game. There's no option of, do you want to leave? It's just like, you leave the game. And you gotta make sure you don't accidentally hit escape, because then you'll just lose all your progress. It's still zoomed in.
Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent.
There's no game menu.
The sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Like there's no menu for the game. It's not a bad game, and it's free. I just don't know why they made it like this. There's no way to zoom out. I can't see the subtitles, but you guys can see the whole game, but I can't. I can play like that. I mean, as long as you guys can see it, that's cool.
Why can't I even remember?
So Serena is his wife, and he's kind of like wondering what he's doing here.
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream. Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else? It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
I want to open the window.
I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
How do you know it's a good day outside? You can't even see. What the hell?
Hers. I used it too when shaving. There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb.
A long strand of hair.
There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays.
It's funny that you
I'm
say that the
remembering.
clock is driving you crazy because you'll find out later.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil.
You
We
devil.
laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Somewhere in here, in our private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her.
Money. Word that I can open these, but there's like nothing here. Unless something comes up later. I don't know. Did she off herself? I don't
miss
know.
her so much.
I don't know. That's
How
what
is it
we're finding
possible
out
that I
here.
can't remember her face. They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's. I'm generally not fond of taking medication.
Generally not
I find it
fun.
hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
There are many endings to this game, is there?
Don't forget your pill, hun. I know you'd rather not, but you know it's for the best.
Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure.
Oh, you played
I'm
this
only
game?
supposed to take these before meals. Not a big fan of them. Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure. These keys. If the keys are here, does she have her spare?
It's not like life expectancy has gone up thanks to them or anything.
I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare? We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. We did have a night. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. Should get a new one.
He's very
We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock
simple-minded,
next to the
I
thing.
want to say. That's
No one. Comme une évidence. Serena's favorite perfume. I've always told Serena that she doesn't need to wear perfume.
I don't need to wear
Her presence
perfume.
is magical enough already.
Alright, I'm looking at the ceiling. My sensitivity's real high in this game. I can't look in the mirror.
The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though.
Haha.
Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here. As long as we were together and happy.
Oh, that's nipple on there. Get out of there. Nope. That's it. That's the only one out of all the
She
magazines.
was special. Contradictory. She didn't mind these. Actually, I think she was into them too.
Alright. Out of all the magazines, that's that's the only one I could pick up there.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months.
Unlike its sibling.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
The carpet?
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
I think he meant because they're loud.
No trapdoor
But yeah,
under
the
there.
way that was.
Just more creaky floor.
That's the way it sounded. They're far out, man. Their sex life was far out.
She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was.
The Bible on her side, the porno on his side. That's hilarious.
Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a lot.
Let her bring plants in? Like she wasn't allowed to have plants to the point where she had to stash her own flowers in secret next to a Bible? Sounds controlling.
A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to others.
I'm wondering if I click on things multiple times, then
She
it'll
used to
give me a
keep
different ending.
magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
A lot of clothes, bruh. A lot of knitted sweaters. How cold is it outside?
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Could her body be like hidden in different things? Like no.
We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena.
Why would he say that?
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it.
You're not sure why?
The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
You know what? These kids look dead. I just realized that these kids look dead. You know how people would take pictures of their loved ones after they pass? That's exactly what that looks like. That creepy as fuck.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Why isn't he commenting on the picture? Did they have kids? Is that why they ran away to like a cabin? What the hell is this? And he's not saying anything about this?
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right?
Right?
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
The children being forced to bathe
What did we
together.
talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. the most comfortable spot in the cabin. Well, along with the bed, of course.
This window kind of looks like X-rays almost. Or like those ink blots where the psychologists tell you, what does this look like?
I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt. So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights.
Their relationship is like sickening. Like, I'm tired of
Most
how
of the
sweet
books are mine,
all this
but
stuff
all
is.
of hers are still here too.
The book titles, the things that keep us tired. Didn't he say he was tired when he walked in? Or when we logged into the game, right? Common Sense and Other Lovely Fairy Tales. Alright. Nephilim, the greatest mystery of antediluvian world. What? Blind Earth. Hugs, not drugs. Searching for a Dynasty. Ode to the Kumquat. Galactica. The St. Christopher's School Lockdown. Zombie space dinosaurs from the deep ate my family. Alright, how do I get out of here?
A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No.
Not the
Of course not.
Necronomicon. Horton hears some unpleasant truths about himself. Where does that say that? I can't get out of here. Like, you see where my mouse stops? That's as far as I can see the game. Like, all right there. So I can't, like, back out or something.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Well, GG.
A lot of rarities and special editions
I
here.
can't back out of the
I
game.
didn't lend out my Necronomicon. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
I can't go down far enough to
Most of the books
back
are
out.
mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Because the only way to back out is through the...
A lot of rarity.
Maybe if he breathes down again. No. I can't. Come, love with peace in your heart, said Naim of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here's our mount, a snow white mare. Come, what is this, a poem? Can't read the whole thing. I got scared for a second because I thought I wasn't going to be able to go out.
Something draws me to this trunk. We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside. It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Like, why is it too painful? Like, I don't get it. He keeps saying he misses her, but...
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill. The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore.
See, he keeps talking about her in the past tense, and then he keeps talking about her like she's still here. So he keeps saying how he misses her, but then he's waiting for her to come home. So I don't... Holy shit. What? I can see her face now.
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host,
Oh my.
used an actual film camera.
Maybe.
It
I
was
mean,
a different world back then.
if you stick with an abusive man, a very controlling, abusive man. Maybe she does have some issues.
My love.
What happened? No, I'm not going to the books again.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you.
Damn. Damn. Oh my god, damn. Damn, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the kingdom. And thank you so much for your support. If anybody doesn't know, Damn is also a streamer. He streams Dead by Daylight a majority of the time.
Let me be the one
right?
who makes sense of the confusion whenever
Thank you
you're
for the
feeling
host
lost.
as well. I think Damn is a console player though. You know about those things, right? Consoles. Plebs. Just kidding.
I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
What other games do you play, Damn? On stream? Or was just whenever, I guess. I know I kind of met you through Dead by Daylight.
The things she
Destiny
said to me
2.
in the letter, in our
You're
life
welcome. Yeah,
before
console.
things went wrong. Did
This
she
game-
ever mean them?
After I like saw the picture of her face, this game got even creepier now. You just started PC WoW? Like World of Warcraft? Or like WoW, you're excited about PC?
When she came back that night, I could tell she was furious. I did try calming her down.
True friends stand by each other through any adversity.
She's gone. But why? Was it me?
Oh, so now he's
Why?
remembering that she left.
I might just as well stay here.
Okay, so he kind of remembered something, I guess? But yeah, the game WoW, I'm level 56 Hunter or Rogue, I think. Cool, you should add me on BattleNet. If you do ! battle dash tag or B, it's ! B dash tag. My BattleNet will come up. I play WoW too. I'm
I
leveling up some new
almost
characters
have it.
also.
What was she trying to tell me? The most comfortable spot in the cabin. Well, along with the bed, of course.
I can't look at these books because I got trapped at
All
looking at them.
those moments we sat at this table.
What's up,
laughing,
Vizzini?
smiling, or simply looking in each other's eyes. Will we have them again someday?
Can I sit in this chair?
I kept saying I'd paint these chairs, add some color to this place. One more thing I never got around to.
Uh-oh. Does that mean I should go to the clock?
We did have a horrible fight. I just can't recall the reason.
Is this carpet covering up like a blood stain or something?
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
Why can't you do it?
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us.
Dirty hands? Okay. I'll go get a wipey.
How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much.
I'll be right
cabin
back.
is full of memories. It speaks to me. And I will find the truth.
I will find the truth.
A radiant cover image on this one. Hardly much consolation. These girls look quite adventurous.
Doing more research, dear?
Oh, so he had a sex?
Something good left in this world.
Addict,
they
I
still
guess.
make covers like this. Erotic,
like-
not obscene.
He's talking about this magazine the way he talks about his wife. So maybe he was like a sex addict?
She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins?
What? I don't know if I can show that on stream because it's kind of like there's a simulation of a nipple in there.
That ticking. It never stops.
Now he's going crazy. That's why the bulbs in his lamp are always changed. Is he always just whacking it while they're sitting in bed together? Maybe. Oh, I can't see the bottom, that's why. Something was revealed about her? Like the girl in the magazine? Do I know her personally?
We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar.
Like everywhere the subtitles are, I guess, I can't see. And then also like everywhere my webcam is up, I can't see. So I only see like the 3/4 of the top left of the game.
Were there times I could have complimented the way she dressed? Told her how beautiful she was to me? Instead of assuming she already knew? I should leave the keys here until she comes back. Because I know she will.
Okay, so now he knows she'll come back.
She always reminded me to take these. I never asked her to. She just... Proust wrote all his life about the associative power of tastes and smells. He spent his last years in retreat from the world.
Oh, Serena
though,
herself?
writing in a cork-lined bedroom.
What's up, Geyser? Welcome. Welcome back, Geyser. I wonder if there's like anything I could pick up. Because I know I've opened that chest before. And I don't remember how I opened it. My sensitivity's really
Is
high.
there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. What once gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow.
Is this game kind of like the more tedious version of Peepsy? It's more story based, not really like a...
I know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. That's funny. I don't recall seeing this plant before.
You were just
Not
looking
that
at it
it
earlier.
matters. She probably found this rare specimen during her walks and wanted to keep it.
It's less horror, jump scary, more story,
Does it mean
atmosphere.
anything that it's next
Kind
to
of.
her Bible? Anyway, it's just some boring plant. Is it possible there were times I was dismissive of her beliefs without even realizing it?
It got
I don't
darker in
think
here.
so, but memory can be so deceptive.
It got super dark in here. I guess because it's getting later in the day. Makes sense, right? Can I turn on the lamps now?
How could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my marriage?
Yes, it was the lamp! Stupid lamp! I hate you!
I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them.
Disease? Now that's just rude. I like it when he yells at the clock. That's what
That incessant noise. I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now.
I can do it!
It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy.
Yeah, stupid clock.
Sunlight, birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything. The light is so dim here. I want to chop down every tree outside. It feels darker by the minute, but the sun is still high in the sky. Or is it?
Or is it?
I feel so turned around. It can't be heaven. I can't even bear to look at my face.
I guess Serena's in that
Number
trunk
eight.
over there.
How could I have been so blind? Her vanity, always fixing her hair before bed,
Stupid Serena.
doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care.
His voice got really quiet all of a sudden.
She never descended to criticizing
Or the
my
music's
looks, though.
just really
Even
intense.
when we fought, even when my hairline started going. But it was a sore point for me.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? And then you top. Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
Hashtag feminism. Frump?
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about.
That's my new insult. I'm gonna start calling people frump. What a frump.
Unless she was the one who left.
I mean, you're still here, so it has to be that she left because she's not here. Stupid.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I tried to flush these a long time ago, but
Like, why?
someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life.
Impotent? Is this Viagra now? I feel like this isn't really blood pressure medicine. I feel like this is maybe like his psycho medicine. I hate to say psycho.
She
I don't know what
once
else to
told
call
me how I supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural?
This dude is so irrational. It's funny. I want to look at the big mirror. Can I open this? Does he have the strength to open this now? It's so much darker. He has the strength.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation. Because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story.
Oh, she left? Forgot to take his blood pressure medicine, right? Maybe that's why his anger's getting high.
Now I remember. It was me all the time. I lost her, and it's all my fault.
Why, Maria?
Her jewelry box. What is it doing here?
Where did it go?
It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk.
Schmaltzy junk.
A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Arrgh. Where do these people live? The way they talk is so ancient. They live in the woods. Yeah, it's the woods accent. It's far out, like their sex life. What did I miss? This dude's slowly going psycho by the minute. Every time the clock goes off, he gets a little bit darker.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
And then every time I come out of somewhere, I'm looking at the ceiling because my sensitivity is so high. Oh. Everything looks a lot darker. It's hard to see. Does he comment on these pictures now? Because this is creepy as fuck.
A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back.
Oh.
But I've lost all hope now. It's like looking into my own soul right now. Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination.
I don't want to see shadows moving. Please, no thank you. I would say the 1900s, somewhere around there, you know, somewhere between maybe 1920 to 1999, maybe. Maybe around that time, possibly, or close to it.
This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That
They had a
damn...
I think it's just their characters, not
I've been
necessarily.
trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter?
Porno magazines, yeah, porno magazines was popular, what, in the 60s?
Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
Her voice sounds familiar.
I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves.
Wow! That's rude. Gets terrified in a tub with clothes on and some evil tunnel demon? Yeah. Well, I was saying that the kids look dead. One of their heads slumped over. Where the hell did I go? Oh, there. And the other two eyes are closed. Makes me sad every time I see it now.
Sit down. We need to talk.
Jeez, this girl's just always needing to talk, huh? I'm scared that I might accidentally click on those books and that I won't be able to get out of it.
My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
We were supposed to be happy and she ruined it.
Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance.
Stupid woman. Let me see. Nice. Oh my god! She's a man! No wonder.
She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb. Beyond it.
Look at her fucking face, dude.
She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time.
All the time.
Why did I let her do that?
Why?
I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot.
Wow. What a jerk.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Oh, his face is mad? No, he's still happy. Because her face is mad. He still kind of looks the same. Stephen Hawking's in a wig. That's kind of true. That is kind of what she looks like. Oh god, it scared me.
I hate her so much.
I hate her so
All of
much.
these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Oh, show. Wait, this changed. This is different. Changeable man, insolent wretch. Who was it? Who was it made the first overtures? Named love unending as time endures. Even as the hell?
Is this where she kept her secrets? I should take a look inside. Where to put it?
Wait, what did you just say? Was he talking about the chest or this picture?
Changeable man,
Oh
insolent
shit,
wretch.
he reads it. Why am I trying to read
Sounds
it like
like
an idiot?
Serena, all right. Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. Oh, what was it? Machler?
Burnished? Is that burnished? I can't read cursive, not gonna lie. It's like a fucking foreign language to me. Is that an R? Scribe it in the final sketch.
I want
I
to know
can't
what's
read that
inside this
language.
thing. I just need to set it down somewhere where I can sit down and open it.
I can't read this. This is like, what is this, Chinese? I don't know. Wait, want me to open the chest again?
I couldn't care less.
I sit
about
here
this
on the
damn
train,
thing.
taking me to my final fair.
I already read that. Bolt to the Fae. Can I open this now?
Everything she wore, just to lure me in.
Okay.
Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me?
I'm not violent enough to open that yet. Sorry. Nothing. Gotta go click on more things. Hold on. Oh,
The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even.
that turtleneck is sexy as
Why
fuck.
must life always end up so sordid and hateful? All the real color faded from it long ago.
Does it look more faded? I don't see the yellow on it anymore.
It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it?
The Empress.
Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly menial things.
He's so hateful.
It's just a book. I will fix it. In case she comes back.
Take your pills, bruh. Come on, let's go take our pills, bruh. Let's look at some...
I couldn't care less about the damn thing now.
Oh, well, never mind then. I thought you were into that sort of thing. Whatever.
No. I can still see even if the light is going. There's only a limited window of opportunity for everything. I'm too upset to even think straight.
Go take our pills. Let's do this. Geyser with the 5K biddies! Geyser! OMG! Now I'm top bit donator again. Woo! Taking that #1 spot. Thank you so much, Geyser. I appreciate it. You're such a beautiful man.
High blood pressure. What a load of bull.
That 5K
I've never felt better in my
guys, do y'all
life.
see that? 5K biddies. Geyser, take your pills.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
You got... Oh, you got a different badge because it's your top 3 now. Does your red badge change? Or is it still a red badge? I don't know what the upgrades are.
I hate her so much.
So rude.
How was I supposed to react when she used this anyway? She knew I loved her. It's not like we have to say it over and over again.
You deserve all the biddies possible. More incoming on Friday. Aw, thank you guys. You're sweet. You're just sweetness.
The smell of this disgusts me. So many lies, so much deceit. She probably left it here just to spite me.
Yeah.
My thoughts are all over the place. Get it
You
together,
get the pink one
damn it.
now at 9K biddies. Cool. The pink butthole bunch.
All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about mine? All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
You know what? Let me talk about the
I
keys
couldn't
again.
care less about this
Okay,
damn
never
thing.
mind. I'm not talking about the keys. Fine.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
Dearest, how do I say
I'm just
dear? And then you
clicking on things until the clock goes off again, and then a new storyline will start. Okay. Let's go back over here. Let's leave. Get out of
Do
here.
I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and
She
all
let
the
me
things
keep
she
porno mags
said?
right next to the bed and read them. That's more down than most people. Right? She was a keeper.
words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
Is this?
All of these
He says it so much.
pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. It's like the whole world is against me. Even my mind is playing tricks on me. I feel like throwing this chair through the window. But that would just make me even angrier.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Oh, let's look at the photo. No, she still looks
I'm
the same.
too upset to even think straight.
There's something I'm not clicking on. The rug?
I hate her so much. Her favorite chair, huh? I should just smash this thing to pieces.
Her favorite chair, huh?
It's wobbly and off balance, just like she was. Especially that night.
Ooh.
All of these
Was she drinking?
pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Is he a sex addict? And she's an alcoholic?
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
The clock?
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
She's got a club foot. That's why she's wobbling.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
There's like nothing in here, which is weird that I'm able to open them. What am I supposed to click on?
I haven't got any bulbs on me, and I didn't bring any tools. Wait, what am I thinking? Why am I worrying about a stupid lamp?
It's that shit on the floor next to the table.
It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction.
I don't see anything. Oh, that? Guess it's a stain. It doesn't
I
let me
hate
click
her
on it.
so much.
Could be blood. Try opening to the top of the armoire. Oh.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about... What? I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much.
Nope. What's I doing again? I want these keys.
All of this... These... pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. They're all
doors
lies.
on it? It doesn't let me. He says he's too angry to open the doors.
Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her damn spice. Wow, two can play at that game.
Use the mouse to cover, but the
Serena
one.
thought she was so special. Always trying to make our sex life edgy and exciting. Now I can see she was just afraid of admitting how bland and boring she really was.
Ooh. He can yell about his charcoal eggs again?
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
But he's done talking about that.
I'm not turning it on. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of this... these... pathetic souvenirs from her... She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me.
What? Playtime? I don't know what that means. I don't know.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Couldn't care less.
What good will reading a fairy tale do me?
A fairy tale, you'll say?
It's finally sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand.
Okay.
Why torture myself trying to... I'm too upset to even think straight.
Okay. Maybe this changed?
Scholars say Niav's divine father, Mananan, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuahaja Danan.
What the hell is he saying? Oh. I'm not leaving.
I hate her so much.
I sit here on the train,
All of this... these... pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. They're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay, let's go complain about eggs again. Let's go that way. I gotta go around this way.
She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
Look for the hidden weed stash and chill this dude out.
Why torture myself trying to
Well,
remember?
he's not taking his blood pressure medicine.
Here's your stupid omelet.
Heavy damn thing. Cast iron. I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
Like, if I'm angry enough to throw food at somebody, I would not be cooking them food. Okay? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't cook somebody food just to throw it at them. I would just, you know, not cook them food, you know? Let them be hungry. That's worse. That's a worse punishment, is to let them be hungry than to throw the food at them. The table next to the stove. Oh, for a second there, it kind of looked like it. Oh, it's the wine bottle. Oh, look at that! I didn't even know it zoomed in on this far. The wine bottle's called Serena.
I'm really curious about the contents of this jewelry box.
Oh yeah, that's right. How do I look at the jewelry box? How do I...
All of this... these... pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. They're all lies.
How do I open the
I
jewelry
couldn't
box?
care less about this damn thing.
looks like... Oh, that chair looks like a face.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
How do I... Whoa. Whoa.
Truth is, I could have used this spice to get some of her abominations down my throat.
I hit spacebar. And it showed me interaction buttons. And then it placed the jewelry box down. So there's like... There's 1, 2... There's possibly 3 more items I can find. And then there's something over there. There's a chair there. Or is that just everything I can click on? I think that's everything. Oh, I hope I don't have to click on that book, because then I won't be able to get out of there.
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
It's like showing me things I can click on. That's so cool.
I'm too upset to even think straight. She was always yammering about the salt, feigning concern about my blood pressure. Should have emptied this into her lying throat till she vomited.
Gross, dude. You're so mean.
I hate her so much. She never had any sense for balancing a meal. It was either spicy hot or cringeworthy bland. I was used to much better fare before my family fell on hard times. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Okay.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile.
Now that I know that that's a thing, if you hit spacebar, it shows you things you can click on.
Her wedding ring or mine?
Y'all see that?
But
yeah, y'all see that.
what is it doing here? Oh, please, no.
Ooh.
It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here.
I
Where the
believe
hell
her.
is she?
Wow, she left me.
No. It can't be true. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything?
There's a whole jewelry box with only like 2 things
She
in it.
loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right?
Right? Like he's doubting himself.
No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare.
Wait, didn't do what? He's like trying really hard to justify himself and point fingers at her. But then there's sometimes where he'll slip and say something that maybe it was me. or
Almost
like,
empty. So typical of you, Serena. Not one limit.
Like what?
If she were here, I'd rub salt into her wounds, all right, just like she's rubbed salt into mine.
Like what? I looked on the jewelry box. Now what? Oh my god, I thought there was gonna be a dead body in there. I got scared. I've never actually been able to open this before. Oh god, that scared me.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
No.
Think they will buy it after?
No!
Fire will do it.
This isn't happening!
Fire will do it.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
My God. What is this? It can't... It isn't.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen.
How did it happen?
You couldn't
I
help your damn self.
can't remember.
We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
I can't hear what the background.
It's all covered. He spent much time here.
I can't hear what they're saying in the back.
It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed?
How much time has passed? Do I go to the clock to find out? I'm scared to turn around. I feel like there's something's gonna jump scare me now. I've never actually...
Isn't time supposed to heal all wounds?
Like, I always felt like her body was in there, but I never actually got to the point where it opened. I think it's because I could never figure out how to look into the jewelry box, so that's why the story never progressed.
It's... No, I can't. I can't escape this nightmare!
I can't click on it anymore.
I should electrocute myself with that lamp.
There's a reason for the voices.
Is this purgatory?
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
You think they would buy it after all this time?
Fire will do it.
It's been months since you...
Okay, I can't.
Job, was it? Why did I not die at birth? For now I would have lain down and been quiet. I would have slept. I would have been at rest. We used to have some sleeping pills here. They're gone. Oh, I'd give anything for a bottle of scotch. So many things wrong. Different.
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
If what he said didn't clue you in, I don't know what will. I didn't hear what he said. My kids were screaming in the back.
Please, let me wake up. Let it be a dream. In that sleep of death, what dreams may come. I can't bring myself to close my eyes. I know I'll see her. What happened? I remember none of it. Nothing. I don't need to see that horror any better. Is there someone out there? Or am I hearing things? I'm not to hell with this book. My own dark world. Barely alive. I wonder if this plant is poisonous. With my luck, it would just give me a headache. Atropa belladonna. You were a better fate for me.
Oh, that's the belladonna plant? I have a WoW character called Belladonna. It's a purple flower that's poisonous. I can hear the voices. They're saying,
Don't worry. He spent much time here.
You think they would buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
I can hear some of the things they're saying. And it's kind of on a loop. They're just saying the same things over and over again.
I remember stumbling on this more than once, but she always insisted it be kept here. She did it on purpose. This rug.
Oh, okay.
I could wrap the body in it. No, I can't. I can't even think about this. It's grotesque.
Okay, first of all, you would have smelt that body. And the fact that he didn't means he's been here for a while, that he got used to the smell.
Don't worry.
Red like blood.
He spent much time.
Yellow like dead eyes.
Fire will do it.
I don't want to leave yet. I want to see like other things.
With a twist of wind, Oshin fell hard on his homeland ground. You and me both, my warrior poet. You and me both. I read somewhere, I forget where, only one way a fairy romance can end. There's only one way anything can end, really.
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
You think they would buy it after all this time?
Fire will do it.
It's been months since you... Fine.
I sit here on the train, taking me to. I no longer know what you're thinking.
It might as well be a coffin. Everything within it is just dead. I should bury my sorry self in it. All those memories. I'm so sorry, Serena. I love you.
No, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now.
That's
The
creepy as
bulldozers are
fuck.
coming any minute.
What if I'm the one that's dead?
It's all covered.
My face.
Spent much time here.
What's happened to my face?
Do you think they will buy it after all
Is this my punishment?
Dude, I just got chills, dude. Am I the one that's dead?
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
And the voices is like my wife and her boyfriend or something?
I'm getting hysterical. Seeing this, I can't help thinking of pepper spray. It doesn't even make it. If only I had died of high blood pressure, at least she would be.
I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We
Dead, worm-eaten wood.
bulldozers are coming any minute.
Don't worry. It's all covered. You
Pepper.
spent much time
The
here.
black condiment.
Do you think they will buy it?
I have to focus on something, just not this.
Months since you.
I need to stop staring at this idiotic thing.
Fine.
Random associations. I remember after our fight just staring at this
I'll
salt
get in a
shaker
second.
for what seemed like hours. Serena was the salt of the earth. She was my pillar, my guardian angel. What have I done? The many times we sat here, so many. To think there would ever be a last time. The dinners, the laughs. I can't bear looking at it any longer.
Don't
The
worry.
shadows!
It's all covered. You spent much time here.
There's no point. No point at all.
Fire will do it.
The more I look at this, the more it feels like an electric chair. I won't see her sitting on this chair ever again. I just don't know how to cope. Why did she have to be like that? Why did she always toy with my feelings? What have I done to you, my
Dude, I'm so
Serena?
sad. I can't believe that.
I can't think about this. I feel faint. Have to breathe normally. I must have taken her ring off when... Why is it in this
Leave
chest?
my stuff alone.
Don't
Was
worry.
it guilt?
It's all covered.
In sickness
You spent
and in
much
health,
time
until death do us part.
Hey, no
here.
pushing.
Fire will do it.
It's been months since you.
Alright, let's go to the window, I guess.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
Oh, I want to click on the clock again.
The sun is a silent death for some. I've really gone insane this time, haven't I?
Yeah. You're insane, buddy.
We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen.
Stop fighting.
But no, you couldn't help. Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since
Oh.
you.
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
He's just not gonna say anything now?
Oh shit. You forgot your. Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No, not like this. Please. No, let me go. Please, let me go.
No. Now I feel bad. Because I was just like, this dude's just a horrible person. He killed his wife. He killed his wife? He's horrible? All he does is say mean things about her? And then she was the horrible one this whole time. It was her. Maybe she was the abusive one. Get off the tablet. That was a huge twist I was not expecting. Because every time he got close to the armoire, he would be like, for some reason it makes me sad or something like that when I get near this. Or I knew there was a body in there. I didn't know it was his body. I thought it was her body. She was the abusive sex addict? Really? But he seemed into it though. Like it was the only reason to check the mail. Like he was like into the thing. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was saying half the time. That's weird. Serena. Then why doesn't she just leave him? You know, why is she still trying to be like working this relationship out, moving away with him? And what was the picture with the 3 kids? What was the picture with the 3 kids and the weird ghost dude in the woods? That was a really good game. I could only see 3/4 of it, but you guys could see 100% of it, so that was okay. I was okay with that. That was a really good game, and it was free. Besides the fact that the resolution isn't that great, when I looked over at OBS, I could see the full game on OBS. So that was okay. I would always look at OBS to make sure I wasn't missing something on the full game, and the game just closes by itself. Random spooky imagery to make you feel. That was a really good game. Like, I want to give it a 10-star rating. The only downside is you can't adjust the resolution. There's no options menu. You can't adjust the sensitivity, and you can't adjust the resolution. That's about it. Just the basic game stuff that you need for a game. That was actually really cool. Like, and if it had a control menu, it would have told me that spacebar shows me, the options for clicking on things. I found that out by accident. I don't know if there was an inventory system or something. But yeah, it just needs like a options menu. That's all it needs. And shit, that game was so good you could sell it for like $2 or $3 if it had an options menu. That was awesome. I really liked that. It was a really cool game.